I think the show has evolved significantly in terms of which parts of the systems, which part of simulation technologies become more prominent or more important each year. We're really moving more and more towards the integrated live virtual constructive environment, and that needs enabling technologies to exist.
What I've seen over the last 2 or 3 years is a very distinct trend to move the technology from the end device, such as a simulator or a flight training device, to the network. And today our training solutions are much more network-centric, and they're reliant on interconnectivity and the ability for our systems to interoperate.
I think what excites me most is the realm of the expansive training you can accomplish with VR and AR. So this year I've seen where some new applications for AR are more real than they were in past years.
One of the things that we've seen in the kind of evolution of ITSEC is it's gone a lot from just the live and constructive training to more virtual. So if you see the floor today, it's completely different than it was before. We see a lot of VR machines, we see a lot of handsets and headsets that really want to have the more immersive training. Before it was very, very live and tactile focused. Now it's more virtual, kind of going with the history and how technology has evolved over time.
So over the last few years, we've seen a growth in immersion. So much deeper level of immersion in training systems, kind of trying to suspend disbelief, disconnect you from reality, really put you in the training environment, get you out of physical components. We're seeing a lot of VR and AR systems, mixed reality systems, a lot of motion capture kind of systems that are multiplayer. And so these are expanding technologies that are right on the edge of these breaking through into the training arena.
If you come to ITSEC, it's really about the industry leaders around training and simulations. And when you look out on the floor, incredible amounts of new technologies that are out there to really help the soldier and the warfighter train and do simulations, wargaming.
Initially, because I was in the Navy group as a customer for all of industry, it was much more about just trying to see what technology was there in the conferences for me. And it was a little overwhelming at first, like it is for everybody in their early ITSECs. But what I've seen as I transition to industry now is there are a lot of industry partners that work very hard to produce their capability, their training systems capabilities. And being able to get the customers to actually understand what their benefit is, how they can show that they have something different than everybody else does, or they can integrate better, that's what I've seen change.